Hey guys, Dadtries, and I've got a quick one for you today. This is Brotato, a game that came out in September of 2022, made with Godot. Brotato came to me based on a recommendation from Henry Johnson, 3550, on one of my other videos, and I gotta say, I've been playing this one pretty much non-stop on my Steam Deck. Actually, pretty much exclusively on my Steam Deck. The footage that you're looking at here, I took on my PC, obviously, so that I could just record it a little bit easier, but the majority of my playtime, which I've got about 10, 12 hours into now, has pretty much all been on the Steam Deck, and it plays very good on the Steam Deck. I've got absolutely no issues playing it there. It honestly seems like it was really made with a controller in mind, so the Steam Deck controls feel pretty natural to it. I'll start with some technical bits. So the download size is really small. It's super fast. You're not going to notice it taking up much space on your Steam Deck. If that's where you're going to play it, I absolutely recommend it on the Steam Deck. There's actually also a mobile port that's free, so you can play it on at least Android. I don't know about the Apple App Store. And it's also on the Switch. I assume it plays great. This game will pretty much run on a potato. See what I did there? Brotato is really easy to learn, but it's really hard to master. And by that, I mean this game is one for the stat junkies, the people that are really looking to try and synergize most efficiently possible. I mean, the possibilities for your loadout in each run, it's crazy. There's just so much that has been put into this game, and it's very well done. You can definitely pause Brotato, no issues there. Also, the waves are pretty short. Starting off, the waves are a little bit shorter, and as you go on longer, the waves get progressively longer and longer. But this one's kind of nice in a sense where you can start playing and you can play a wave, and if you have to walk away and put it down, you can just pause it and come back. I mean, I've just turned off my Steam Deck, gone and done a couple things, some honeydews, come back, and I turn it back on. The only downside is you have to kind of go back through and reread all of the items you got, or at least just go and look them over so that you have a refresher on exactly what it was you were trying to build. Because the game is kind of hard. Honestly, it's a little unforgiving. I'm also really bad at it, so that's not helping me, but it is hard in the sense that if you're not really synergizing and your base spud you're not building into the right way, you're going to have a bad time and you're probably not going to clear it. There's 20 waves as you get going, and each wave gets a little more progressively difficult, and you collect resources that you can then spend in the shop. You can reroll the items that are given to you so that you can most effectively build your spud to kill the waves of enemies. The little trees that spawn will drop you some health, and it's a really cool mechanic there because you can actually get items that make more trees spawn more often. You can get some items that give you a little garden. You can get little fruits that pop out of it, and then that will actually give you some health as well. I mean, there's a bunch of stats. There's a bunch of ways to go about it. And the first time that I had actually cleared the 20th wave, I was doing the engineer build, so I was picking up a whole bunch of little turrets that kind of did everything for me, and all I had to do was just not die. Easier said than done. Seriously, the game is pretty hard. If you look away for even a second or two, you're probably gonna die. I was watching TV in bed with my wife, and something interesting was happening, and I died a couple times. I had Brotato going on one monitor and the hockey game going on the other monitor, and I looked away because someone scored and I died. So yeah, definitely got to pay attention. Not one that you can play super distracted, especially once the red projectiles start showing up and flying around. Those do a ton of damage, so don't get hit by those. But overall, Brotato for $3.75, or even off sale, if it's not on sale, I believe it's $5. Yeah, absolutely, this is a good one. It's a really nice little roguelike, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed with it. It has been out for a few years, so I'm sure there's a ton more videos if you don't want to take my word for it. But overall, yeah, great game. I'd absolutely recommend it. Thank you so much, Henry Johnson, 3550, for the recommendation. That was a fantastic contribution. Thanks for watching if you made it this far, and until next time, have a great rest of your day.